Alright guys, this is part 5 of our video tutorial series on how to create an e-commerce website using React.js. So in this video we're gonna be working with the home component. We're gonna be adding the images, and of course we will be adding also the product components where we can display all the products inside our e-commerce website. So from the previous tutorial, we already have added the styling for our login page. And if you have missed that, go ahead and watch the video first before proceeding to this particular video. So again, we're going to be dealing with the home page. So let's go to that. And right now we have this home component, which only has the h1 element home right here. But what we will try to do is add a div element right here, and we're gonna name this, or the class name for this will be home. Okay, and then here we will be adding the image or the banner image. Um, this will be the biggest image inside this particular page. So we will be adding the alt text. There you go. And of course, the src or the source for this image, we will be adding that. And what we can do is just copy paste this. I've got this from the Amazon website, so I'll just copy and paste this. And of course you can have any image that you want, but also you can try to copy and paste this. I'll give the link to the description box below, so you can just copy and paste and have similar image to mine in this particular video. So um, the class name for our image element will be home underscore underscore image. Okay, so save this and let's try to view our app right here. Let's just resize this so you can see better. Let's just refresh, and it's not getting, there you go. We have this particular image, and of course we need to apply CSS styling for this. Now what we can do is go to home.css, and let's try to add CSS styling for our home component or home element, which should have the max width like 1500 pixels, and also margin left will be auto automatic, and margin right will be auto as well. And of course we're going to add styles to our home image, which is the image that you are seeing here, the blue one, the biggest image inside our home page. So that will be with 100% and masked image. This will be for the um, like the gradient effect to our image. So I will try to uh, demonstrate later on how this masked image looks inside our page. So masked image and then linear gradient. So we'll be adding that to bottom, and then RGB A, and then that will be 0, 0, 0, and then 1. And then after that will be RGBA 0, 0, 0, and then 0. Okay, and Z index will be -1. Margin bottom will be um, -150 px or pixels. Okay, and let's just save this for now, and let's try to refresh our page. Okay, inspect, and Let's try to hard refresh this page. Okay, so it's getting this particular size. Okay, so home image, uh, home image, there you go, and then home.js. Let's copy and paste this. Okay, it should have refreshed and got the latest version. So npm start. Okay. While waiting for that, let's just add another element right here for our home component. So here we will be adding a row for our product. So that will be div, and then the class name will be um, home underscore underscore row. And of course, inside here we'll be adding the product component. So product, and there we go. So the product will have an attribute of ID. So for example, 12314, and then the title will be, for example, the lean startup. For example, how constant innovation. So this is just an example of a product. So price, and then I'm going to be adding here an 11.96 for example, and rating will be 4, and then image, I'll be adding here an example image that I got from Amazon website. There you go. And if we try to save this, we will be getting this error, product is not defined. That's because we don't have the product component yet. So what we can do is try to add the product component. So let's go to our resources, and inside here let's create a new file, and this will be product.js, and for the CSS, product.css. There you go. Inside our product.js file, we will be adding the functional component product. So function product. Okay, and of course we need to import React from React. Okay, so in here we will be um, adding the return statement, which will return a group of elements. So the first one, or the root element for our product component, is product. So all the attributes, all the um, like for example the prices, or the price, the title, and of course the product rating and the image, and of course the add to basket button will be added inside this particular component, right? Or I mean particular element right here. So in here we will be adding the second div, so that will be for the product underscore info. So under this we will be adding the title of the product title, which will be inside a paragraph tag. So we will be getting the title um, attribute. So it will be from the what do you call this? We pass the parameters right here. For example, the ID, the title, the price, the rating, and image. That's what we're trying to destructure right here. So it will be ID, title, image, price, and of course the rating. So we're trying to destructure that and then add it inside our product info div. And in here we will be adding also the product price, and that will be um, class name, and then product underscore price. There you go. And then of course we have small to represent the dollar sign for our price, and then strong element for the actual price. There we go, price. And of course another div for the rating. There you go, div. And class name of this should be product underscore rating. Okay, and inside here we're going to iterate or use the array to like display a star or an asterisk. So that will be array and then rating, and then we're going to be using the fill method and then map. Okay, open parenthesis, and then inside here we will be adding the star or the asterisk symbol. And right after that, right here will be the image. So we're gonna be adding the image right here, and we don't want to forget the alt text for our image. And then of course we need to add the button for our add to cart. So that will be add to basket. Okay, so save. But before that, we need to export this. Export default and then product. Okay, so save, and then inside our home.js file, we need to import the product component. So import um, product from uh, product. Okay, and product is not defined. We need to refresh this, hard reload. Okay, so we have this particular display right now. We don't have the CSS yet. So for now, let's just add the CSS for our product. So that will be product.css. And inside here, we're going to be adding the product and then display flex. Flex direction will be column, and then max height 400 pixels, min width 100 pixels, and then margin, we'll be adding margin 40 or maybe 10 pixels, and background color will be white. There you go. Z index will be 1 with maybe 100%, and adding the padding, which is 20 pixels, and of course, to justify our content. So we're going to be adding the justify content and then flex and so for our product rating, uh, let's just add display flex. For our product info, product underscore underscore info, we'll be adding the height 100 pixels and margin bottom will be 15 pixels. There you go. And product price, let's just say 5 pixels, and then the product underscore, I mean greater than sign, and then image. We'll be setting the size of this, so 100%. Max height will be 200 pixels, and then object fit will be contained, and then margin bottom will be 15 pixels. Okay. And of course, we need to add styling to our product button to have a similar feel for our similar feel with our login and sign up button. So what we can do is target the product and then button. So background color will be F0 C14B, and then border will be 1 pixel solid, and then the border color will be um, A88, and then 734, and then 9C7E31, and the last value will be 84 6A, and then 29. So save our product.css, and of course we need to import that from uh, product.css. So what we can do here is import and then um, product.css. So save, and we should be getting this particular output right here. Let's resize this. So what we have is this, where we can see the product of our, uh, I mean the product component. And once we add more products to this, or yeah, what we can do is try to add more product. For example, let's just copy and paste this for now. So save. Okay, so there you go. And add another one. We will be getting like 3 um, products displayed inside our homepage. So what we can do now is to make the display a bit better by having it side by side. So let's try to change our styling. Um, so I think we need to add another one here for our home.css. So that will be home underscore underscore row. And of course, the style for that will be display flex, and then z index equals 1, and then margin right will be 5 pixels, and margin left will be 5 pixels. So save this and refresh our page. We're not getting the desired output. Home row. So where is this home? Div. There you go. Inspect. And then empty cache and reload. We have the home row right here. Row. Okay. But we're not getting the CSS. So home row, we don't have the CSS. That's because I think we did not add or import the CSS right here. So that's home.css. So save, and we should be getting this particular output right here. Okay. So now we have this output where we can see the banner image like have the gradient effect, as you can see here. And then we also have products sitting side by side or like displaying like a row of products. But as you can see, we can change the image for this. We can change the size, or I mean the price. We can also change the what do you call this, rating for a certain product. So for example, the price for the first one will be 21.95. The second will be 11.96. The third one will be, for example, 15, 15.60. And the rating is 5. Rating for this is 3. And the rating is like 5 for this. So save. And of course, it will update the price 21.95. The rating is 3. Rating is 4. And of course, you can change the image of this. Let's try to search for an image, Amazon image or Amazon website. Um, let's check for the Amazon products so that we could, add the image to our um, website. Okay, so for example, this one, see details. Okay, okay, we can copy this, go back to our code editor, and try to update, and also the file, or I mean the title of our product. Uh, for example, this one. So save, and we should now be getting the updated version like this one. So Samsung T7 portable SSD 2 terabytes up to 1050 megapixels or megabytes per seconds. And then we have this image, and of course you can add more. Um, you can change more image like this. Just copy and paste that. Replace our image right here. There you go. Save. Uh, save. There you go. Pasted. And let's try to see our product. So as you can see here, we have now the updated images and title for our product. So as you can see, we have added a product component right here. And then based on this particular product component, we have added different variations like different product image, different product price, and different product title. Okay, so I think that's all there is to it in this particular video, guys, and see you in the next video.